So good morning. It's 5:25, 12 degrees in Fromista, day 18. And after today, I will officially be halfway through Santiago. If I'm going on to Finisterre and Murcia, then I still have 2 more days before I'm halfway through the entire journey. I took my time this morning answering an email and a couple of texts and things like that. So I'm a little bit later, but I still got up plenty early. It's nice and relaxed. It's only 18 point something kilometers today. So I haven't got very far to go. And tomorrow will be slightly more challenging with a longer walk and a longer stretch without any heat. Without any, that would be nice. Without any, just showing you that other building over there, it's really nice. Without any water, apparently. And yeah, it was a really great experience yesterday. I was feeling a bit wistful, a bit, not necessarily sad, just a bit wistful. And I had this, it's never random on the Camino because the Camino provides. So I have so far experienced that I'm always exactly where I am most needed to be. The hospitalero, he was brilliant. He was an artist, and we had a fantastic discussion. I'm gonna have to stop here so I can check my map, but we had a fantastic discussion, and it really lifted my spirits a lot. And yeah, it was a fantastic day. I discovered on the little marker. It was a fantastic evening, a great place to stay in Fromista. And maybe, I don't think he would be opposed if I shared his a couple of his paintings. I think I'll do that. I got a picture of him with 2 of his paintings. So sorry, I'm a bit lost in thought this morning. I had thought I had it all sorted out for you, so I could just do info. But I'm a bit just because I was looking for the way, I guess. But anyway, that's deep, looking for the way. But that's what this is called, the way. And anyway, so I'll stop babbling. Talk to you later. So that's Fromista behind us. And dawn is breaking. Can't see the sun itself yet. It's still too early. I think when I picked up my phone it said 6:30. So I've been out for about an hour. And I'm on an alternative route. It's the main route went along the highway, and this is an alternative route which at some point goes along a river, and then it will join back up later on. It might be a little bit longer, I'm not really sure, but I think it'll be a much more pleasant walk than going along a tarmac highway. So this was in my path. I'm not sure what kind of snake it is. Its mouth is open, so I hope it's still alive. Maybe it's just been feeding. Not really sure. Maybe it felt me coming, and so the most it could do was that kind of threatening thing. I hope the darling baby is alive. Oh no. I see like a few marks on its back. I'm not sure if it's alive. Oh, darling baby, are you? Did the mouth close? Is it alive? I can't tell. I don't want to get too close just in case. Oh, I hope you're alive, my darling. but that's my first snake that I've seen. So there's a little village over there. Right? Can't tell which one it is from my map. I'm still on the alternative route. So once I know the name of that village, if indeed we're passing through it, which I imagine we are, then I'll know how far I've come. It's not quite been 2 hours, so an hour and a half, so probably around 6 kilometers. I am now in a total quandary because that sign, those are the official signs, and that says go forwards. This sign says both go forwards and go here to my left. My alternative route dots me back up to this village and then out to the main road. But now I don't know what to do because my app route does not list this route. So I would be going without my app and relying solely on the signs, which might work, might not. So I'm a little bit confused as to what to do. Oh fuck, that wasn't recording the whole time. Gosh darn it. Sometimes when I press that button, I don't notice that it didn't really work. So I'm gonna try and repeat myself here. So I decided to follow the signs. That's the little town back there. That's one of the signs that my alternative app map led me through that little town and back out to the main highway, which is tarmacked and which is the main Camino road. And I'm following the official signs, which say to go straight. But when I looked on the map, it showed that there was a crossroad that crossed this little path that I'm on that led back out to the main Camino. So even if this isn't officially waymarked, I think I will go ahead and just take that road and go back out to the main one. Just because looking on the map, this little road does veer off of the main Camino quite a bit. And I don't want to risk getting so far off course that I have a lot of extra kilometers to travel. But that, you see where that car is going out there? That's the main highway. So there should be a road at some point coming up that will lead me back out there and to the main Camino. Because this is a much nicer, prettier, more pleasant route. It's nicer on my feet, you know, and it's not as dangerous as the main road. And the only thing I missed was going through the little town. But it's 7:15 in the morning. Everything's closed. Everyone's asleep. Anyway, I could have maybe taken a few pictures from the outside, but that's okay. I chose this natural alternative route. And I'll let you guys know what happened. So it is waymarked. I'm coming up to a beautiful little bridge. And yeah, I imagine that crossroad will be coming anytime soon. I haven't shown you guys any of the cute snails yet. Oh man, they stopped. I wanted to record the frogs. When I stopped, they stopped. Oh man, they were so sweet. Come on, guys. still following the signs, and I will admit it is slightly unsettling because I'm kind of far off the Camino. It's like way out there, but I do see some buildings up ahead, and buildings up ahead means there's a road. So I think that will be the road that I take back out. So I've probably come an extra, well, it'll take a kilometer to get back out to the main road. And so it's hard to say how much longer the route will have been today. But I am relatively confident that this little path will take me to those buildings and thus to a road and thus to the main Camino. And yeah, it was gonna be a short day, 18 point something, so I don't have a reservation, and that's always a good thing about getting there early when you don't have a reservation. So this puts me behind a little bit, but hopefully it'll all still work out nicely. And yeah, when I only saw a tiny little red shack back there, I thought my great big red building was a mirage, but it truly is there. And I have to be honest, I did start freaking out because the road is way the F out there, and I am very far away from it now, and at least it feels that way, especially when I haven't got any not even like my map is telling me I'm right. So, but there have been way markers. The only thing is that there are other caminos, so I don't know if like this one meandered into a different Camino, and if I'm accidentally on a different Camino now. I don't actually know. Something Tina would probably know. But since there's this house and I see another way marker, and I see a road, so I think I will take that road out. And I even see a way marker on the road, so it is leading me back out that way. So this was just a very, very pleasant, if slightly nerve-wracking, detour from the main tarmac road, which I'm sure this was 1,000 times nicer. And you see there's one of my way markers right there. So now I'm back off to the main Camino again, and although that one up there is telling me to go right, I want to go left because I know that road leads out. So I'm a bit curious now, but anyway, it's all gonna work out. So I just wanted to show you this beautiful round building. And so we came into this town via Calza or something. I already forgot the name. Out there where that truck is moving, that's the main road. But I've got a Camino sign here. This is probably just gonna lead me in a nicer way in the same direction. It's still off the map route, but it's way marked, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow it. And I know that the main route on the map is not too far, so I think it's gonna be just fine. And I'm getting a little bit, my feet are getting a little bit tired. It's been, see, it's 8:15, so it's been almost 3 hours. So I started at 5:25, if I'm not mistaken. So almost 3 hours. So that's about the time that my feet start getting tired. But I'm pretty sure this is the town before Carrion de los Condes. I'll check the map, but yeah, I don't want to quite pause yet. There was a bench just now, but not quite sure I'm ready to pause, so I'll just keep going for now. I think it's got to be only a few more kilometers. Probably 3 or something like that. I'll check. All right. So I stopped for about 5 minutes just to take off my jacket and grab an apricot and a date. And so this was the last town before Carrion de los Condes. The sign up there says 6 kilometers to Carrion de los Condes, and to Santiago 463, which seemed a little bit strange because I should be nearing halfway now, and it's 778 kilometers, so that's 350, 35, and 388. So at 388 should have been halfway, and I've still got 463 to go. So I don't know, maybe the route that pilgrims walk is different than the one that cars take, because the ones for the cars, yeah, I mean, that could be just a totally different route, essentially. And that sign was for cars for sure. But anyway, so it's not 3 kilometers like I was hoping for my poor tired feet. But I'm slowing down now. I've walked at a very fast pace for the last 3 hours, and I'm fine to just slow down. And I think I looked and it was 8:15. And 8:15 last. So I guess maybe with a few minutes break, it's maybe around 8:30. So I'll get there before 10 for sure. 9:30 at my normal pace. And since I'm going slower, yeah, by 10 at the latest, I should be there. And anyway, that's it. One last look at everything. I'm probably just gonna keep you tucked away so I can just focus on the Camino. One other thing that occurred to me is that, you know how I mentioned they might change the signs and the roads and things. So not all of this that I'm walking will have been the original route for the past 2,000 years. Or, you know, however old it is. But the Camino means the way. And, you know, in Taoism, the way is, it's both a thing and it's also unique to the one experiencing that thing. And I believe that's what this Camino was just telling me, that the way is the way and you follow the way. And it might be a waymarked way, it might be a way that's on a map, and it might not be. But regardless, it's the way. And there's some peace in that, some tranquility. So, fields as far as the eye can see. Fields, 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 all cultivated. Blue skies, clouds. It's 14 degrees. There's a slight wind, which is nice for me. But even the 14 degrees is warm for me. Undoubtedly because of all the walking. Nevertheless, beautiful flowers. purples, reds, yellows, some pinks up ahead. 3 more kilometers and then I am in Carrion de los Condes. So that's the town ahead. I'm gonna try and bring the view in. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just a little tiny village, but it seems like quite a big town. Anyway, we're getting there. So I made it by 9:30 after all, and the Albergue de Santa Maria, the doors were open. I don't think they meant to have them open. I think they were just airing out. But I went inside and kind of set down my pack and just kind of waited, called out, waited for someone to come. And then she said since they're cleaning, it's better if I come back at 12 when they open. But I could change my shoes and leave my sticks and leave my bag there. So that was all really lovely of them. And now I'm just gonna sit in this beautiful little park. And I took a picture of that so you'll see that close up. And I'm just gonna sit here and read or listen to an audiobook or think or whatever, and eat and have a bit of breakfast. I'll see you later. So the past 2 days, they've been really intense for me, and I just found out today through the help of my daughter that not only am I ADHD, but I have RSD, which is rejection sensitive dysphoria, and it means that rejection is experienced in an extreme way, like 100 times more than a neurotypical person, and things that aren't rejection feel like rejection to me. And it explains so much about my responses to situations, about my processing, about my perceptions. It explains so much about my own mother, who was definitely RSD as well, and I wish so much that she could have known all of this while she was still alive, because it would have made her life a lot easier, and there would have been a lot more joy and a lot less sadness and grief. So my walking for today ended at 9:30 this morning, so it's been quite a relaxing day. It is going to be longer tomorrow, but I just wanted to share that I'm here in an albergue run by Augustinian nuns, and they're just lovely. And I've got a picture I'll be sharing with you. And they had they invited us to sit in a circle, and we sang songs in several different languages: Spanish, English, Italian, French, and anybody who wanted to could sing a song, and it was just lovely. It was really lovely, and we all introduced ourselves and talked about why we were on the Camino. And it was just really warm and welcoming, and I just wanted to share that with you, the Augustinian nuns. And they call what they do a community, and I really love that too. They talk about, I joined the community a year ago or 3 years ago, and they're very active, very much on the road in the albergues, supporting pilgrims on the Camino, and they're just a very beautiful bunch of ladies. So I think that might be all for today, and I'll see you dark and early tomorrow.